Hi guys, this is Phil with Sarros Landscaping, and I want to walk you through a dry creek drainage project that we've done for this property here. And the purpose of this job is to provide protection to this backyard. When it rains, water comes from where I'm standing, and right now I'm standing up against this fence line, which is about 90 feet long, and just comes underneath the fence, across the yard. It makes a complete mess, and it ends up at the back left corner of the property, which I'm about to show you here in just another minute or two. Let's start with this fence. The way we're protecting this is we've created a dry creek bed all the way along its length. This creek bed is about 4.5 feet wide. We've created a very pronounced swale. This swale is about 12 to 14 inches deep. Behind all of this, if I can get a close-up here, you'll see we've got a geotextile fabric lining this. We have it pinned down with sod staples. Hopefully everybody can get a good look at that. And then we've covered that. So we're keeping a very good separation between the soil subsurface and the rocks that are above it. So let me take you here a little bit further down and we'll talk about the rest. All right, so now I'm down here at the end of the first section. This is where I was just walking from. This leads up, goes all the way along the fence line. We've got another area over here in the back corner where it's very visible that water also comes through this area. So what we've done is we've brought these two together in this Y formation. We're using a bulk river rock. This is not palletized river rock. We're using a bulk river rock, 4 to 10 inches in size. So this would fall in that 4-inch range. Something like this falls in more into that 10-inch range. So we get it in bulk. It's varied in size and diameter and shape. So let's take a look down to where this is going to end up. So along this run, we've got about another 110, 108 feet, something like that, going down this run. And incidentally, these plants that you see that are hiding this, let me show you a different angle in just a moment. Okay, so here is the different angle I said I was going to show you of this plant material. This plant material, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large, looks to be laurel plants. These were all up against the deck in that area, and we've repurposed them back here. I think they ended up looking great. Our job now is going to be to come in as phase 2 for this project and design some custom landscaping for this area. So what that's going to include is we're going to include some evergreen screening along the fence line. We're actually reconnecting some of the lights that were there before. We're going to plan to use them again on the evergreen trees. So this area is going to be filled with evergreen. We're going to have some lower growing colorful plant material, probably some variety of encore azalea, possibly some gardenia radicans, some dwarf gardenias to give us some nice white color and some fragrance. And then I want to show you one more thing on another drainage trench that we did. Okay, so what we couldn't collect from the back corner, that back corner falls this way and then falls again towards us. But from the back corner, it also falls this way. In that area, I could not run a dry creek bed. So you see several little areas where we have rocks. Those are surrounding more drain basins. Those connect and they go underneath the existing zoysia sod lawn. Now I'm really proud of the guys because you can barely see this trench. We pulled up all the sod, separated, kept it aside. We stockpiled the material on sheets of plywood. We're able to refill in the hole, relay the sod, and it almost looks like we didn't even touch this area. So I expect that this will be fully rooted in here within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so this is the really fun and tricky and engineered part of the job that we have to show you. We're going to step down in here. This is where it all ends. We've got an 18-inch by 18-inch drain basin. We have the 12-inch basins that we put up at the top of the property. We've got another 12-inch basin here. So we know that we have adequately collected. We've been able to deliver all the water to this point source at this 18-inch basin. The key here is how on earth do we get it out? Because we have a brick wall, and I'm going to show you the other side of this brick wall. It is about, if you can see that, 7 to 8 feet tall. All along here, we've got about a 7 to 8 feet tall brick wall. So it's important to get this water down through the face of the wall, and that is the part that I've been waiting to show you. Let's take a look. All right, so this is one of the parts that gets me really excited because in order to come down through the face of the wall, we had to excavate behind this brick wall. This is 14 inches thick with the brick as well as the cinder block backing on it. I've never done this before. I knew I wanted to bring out a 6-inch pipe because that's what we needed. but I thought, wouldn't it be great to bring out a 4-inch pipe as well for redundancy? I've connected the two drain systems separately, so I am almost 100% confident none of this will ever get overwhelmed. This is over-engineered. We've got PVC pipe, we've got larger pipes than what are necessary, we have more pipes than what are necessary. But to come through this wall, I didn't know how to do it. So I made some calls, and I found a core drilling company that came out and in about 2 hours had both of these holes drilled. I paid $300 to have these holes drilled, and I think that is just a fantastic value. It took a ton of extra work off of our shoulders. I looked into renting the correct type of core drilling bits, and it would have cost us double that, and plus we didn't know what we were doing. So this was a great idea. For a 4-inch pipe, they drilled a 5-inch hole. For a 6-inch pipe, they drilled an 8-inch hole. So that helped us, a 7-inch hole. So that helped us get all these pipes through. So from here, let me show you where these pipes go next.